How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Narcissist silent treatment, what it is, tactics, and how to deal with it. That's the title of this video. When you talk about narcissistic silent treatment, we're talking about a situation whereby the narcissist ignores and avoids interacting with you to punish you, to control you, to communicate that they are unhappy with you. Narcissistic silent treatment is a form of manipulation, and this toxic behavior can negatively impact the victim psychologically and emotionally. It is very distressing to go through narcissistic silent treatment, but you should have hope, because there are things you can do when faced with narcissistic silent treatment, and this video is going to give you that information. Now, just to emphasize again, when we ask ourselves, what is narcissistic silent treatment? What do we mean? It is a tactic or a type of narcissistic manipulation and narcissistic abuse. Narcissists use silent treatment to communicate that they are unhappy with you. They use silent treatment to communicate to you that they're punishing you. They use silent treatment to control you. So if the narcissist uses silent treatment to deflect responsibility for something they have done wrong, it is also a form of narcissistic gaslighting. So if you receive silent treatment many times, oftenly, regularly, it signifies a narcissistic relationship. So one hallmark of a narcissistic relationship is silent treatment. So you are undergoing silent treatment if things feel like they have flipped from hot to cold. If your partner has not spoken to you for an extended period of time, if they only talk to you when they want something, if you feel like their silence is a way of punishing you. Now, if they are willing to talk to other people but not you, then you're going through silent treatment. So narcissists use silent treatment for many reasons: to lower your self-esteem, to maintain control over you, to punish you, to deflect responsibility, to provoke you. If a narcissist is feeling insecure, they may provoke you. This provocation aims to make you look and feel like you are acting ugly, and to manufacture a scenario that makes them look and feel better. Narcissists spend a lot of energy comparing themselves to others. So, maneuvering situations to make themselves feel better is important to protecting their fragile egos. Narcissists will also use silent treatment to make you codependent. When you talk about codependency refers to a relationship with no equal balance of power and separation, and it is a relationship where both people become dependent on this relational dynamic. Now, the codependency cycle involves the narcissist giving the victim an ideal relationship standard to chase, followed by devaluation and rejection. So this cyclical pattern will repeat as long as the narcissist finds the relationship useful. So when the narcissist takes you through silent treatment, they are trying to make you codependent, to make you get stuck in that narcissistic cycle of abuse, of abusive relationship. So the silent treatment has a great impact in your life, and this includes the risk of anxiety. When you're going through silent treatment, you have lots of time to focus on all the things that are happening to you, that what ifs and what ifs will be so many in your life when you're going through silent treatment. Again, the other impact of silent treatment is increased risk for depression. The manipulative tactic of silent treatment used by narcissists will give them a sense of control over you, and it leaves you, their victim, feeling helpless and hopeless to change their situation. Now, this helplessness, this hopelessness, this anxiety is a core symptom of depression. The other impact of silent treatment is decreased relationship satisfaction. Silent treatment is all about withholding communication, and a lack of communication, we know, negatively impacts relationships. In short, no relationship without communication, no trust without communication. So a decrease in relationship satisfaction will happen whenever there is silent treatment at play. Then there is the risk of narcissistic abuse syndrome. If you have been experiencing repeated manipulation and emotional abuse from a narcissist, you risk developing narcissistic abuse syndrome, which includes symptoms of intense guilt, fear, and self-doubt. There's also low self-esteem. Many manipulation tactics that narcissists use try to make you question your reality and confidence. They typically translate to losing an overall sense of trust in yourself and low self-esteem. The other impact is loss of connection with others or isolation. To maintain control over you, narcissists will work to isolate you to build your codependency on them. The narcissists will also make you lose sense of self or identity because of the silent treatment. Because narcissistic abuse cycle demands your time, attention, and energy, which makes it easy to lose sight of your interests and living in ways that feel authentic to who you are. So, to deal with narcissistic silent treatment, there are certain ways you can employ. Number one, arm yourself with information and understanding. You need to decide how to interact with a narcissist. That is, arm yourself with as much information as you can on what narcissism is all about. Learn everything you can about narcissism. Understanding narcissism will allow both you and the narcissist to have realistic expectations. The more you understand the narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder, the better you'll be able to remind yourself that you are not at fault. Also, you need to avoid playing into their narcissistic supply. Narcissists do not have an established sense of self, and they cannot give themselves enough admiration and attention to change this. So they rely on others to fill their narcissistic supply. So when a narcissist gives you the silent treatment, they inadvertently are asking you to contribute to their narcissistic supply by trying to convince them to stop giving you the silent treatment. So what they expect from you is multiple text messages. They expect you to call them constantly, to beg them to talk to you. So when you do these things, they make you get stuck in the narcissistic cycle of abuse, and within this, and you'll always be stuck in this unhealthy relational dynamic. The other thing is you need to focus first on your safety. If you want to deal with this silent treatment, your safety is your priority. It is important to first and foremost focus on getting yourself as safe as possible. If you need to put physical space between you and the narcissist, or temporarily take their side until their rage is subsided, remind yourself that these strategies are entirely understandable to ensure your safety. Things can always be reassessed or dealt with once you are safe. So make sure your safety comes first. And then make sure you don't fall for hoovering tactics. When you talk about hoovering, we're talking about you being pulled back to that unhealthy relationship. Once you realize there's that hoovering in your relationship, you need to change how you show up in this relationship and consider alternative ways to disarm that narcissist. Also, set healthy boundaries. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, set healthy boundaries and enforce those boundaries. Boundaries can be related to communication expectations, how you collectively spend your time, and how you can contribute to the other person's overall well-being. You also need to prioritize your emotional well-being. Focus on meeting your own needs. Focus on your emotional self-care. All right? Your mental health is important. Focus on what you can control. Take care of yourself. You will benefit from meeting your needs and regain some sense of agency over your situation. And then also lean on your support network of trusted friends, family members. Know when it's time to leave also. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.